Otler.
And I'm Connor Dunn.
Welcome to the Unity Convention 2012 in Las Vegas,
where hundreds of journalists from all over the country are gathered here at the Mandalay Bay. With a colorful opening ceremony, they kicked off with 4 days of fun and hard work. Media professionals are gathered right here at the Mandalay Bay Hotel to reconnect with colleagues, network with industry leaders, and develop professional skills. This is the 5th Quadrennial Unity Convention.
For many years, Unity has been known as the group for the journalists of color. But this year, Unity welcomes the National Lesbian and Gay Journalists Association. Unity also loses thousands of members this year, as it is the first convention without NABJ. Unity News reporter Brian Zahn spoke with one person who has a very unique perspective on all of this. She's actually a member of 4 organizations.
The Unity Journalism Convention aims to have journalists from all different groups unite. But what happens when all those groups converge in one journalist? I've got the unique scoop from Yvonne Laddie, a member of NAHJ, NABJ, NLGJA, and NAJA. So how does Laddie feel about the new Unity?
I mean, I think in many ways I represent unity. You know, I'm all these different things in one, and it made me really sad to see that NABJ, which is such and was such a big part of unity for me, isn't here anymore.
Yeah. Some people think that NABJ's departure might coincide with NLGJA coming in. Some people might blame homophobia. What do you think about that?
I don't think NABJ leaving Unity had anything to do with NLGJA because they weren't part of Unity when that all happened. I think there was just a lot of disagreements and a lack of communication around finances, governance, and the direction that Unity was going in, and I just don't think that they were able to come to a resolution in time to be part of this convention. I think everything happened very, very quickly. At least for me, it was like 1 minute, you know, next thing you know, everything is like sort of falling apart, and you didn't even really know that things were falling apart. So it all happened very, very quickly, including NLGJA joining. Everything was very, very fast.
How is Unity going to be different?
Well, I think it already is. You don't see as many African Americans walking around as you normally see at a Unity convention. The convention's a lot smaller, but it's 2012 now, and what diversity meant in 1980 or 1990 is very different than what diversity looks like today. And I'm really happy to see Unity evolve and grow and change, because that's what you have to do to remain relevant in journalism as well as just in America in life.
Yvonne Laddie is a journalism professor at the Arthur L. Carter Journalism Institute at New York University.
Whether you're a professional or a newbie, there's always something new to learn about this industry. That's why Unity sponsors dozens of workshops throughout the week. These sessions cover every multimedia platform on topics ranging from how to survive a small market to Instagram, the rise of social photography, and how to make data come alive. Check a program schedule for a full list of times and locations. This is election year for many of the organizations. The National Association of Hispanic Journalists gave members the opportunity to meet and greet some candidates at their booth at Expo Hall. Only NAHJ members can vote for the candidates. Polls close this Friday at 5 p.m.
All NAHJ members, please cast a ballot.
I think it's so important to have a voice. You know, if you vote, you have that voice, and you have a process. You know, you have a say in the process. If you don't vote, you see the process happen and sort of unfold in front of you.
Very much like the Olympics, Unity runs every 4 years, which means somebody has to run this convention. I sat down with a woman who leads behind the scenes. It takes a certain kind of person to run a convention like Unity.
You have to be a plate spinner. You have to be able to multitask. You have to be in a good mood all the time. And you have to just, you know, have that goal, that eye on the prize.
But there's something you need to know about the woman who runs this convention.
I'm a hugger, and they'll see me hugging and kissing people, and that's my personality. It's not like, I mean, that's commonly known about me. And so I really do love being able to help people.
That's why you probably know this face. As Unity president, Joanna Hernandez is very present. Well, most of the time. Her email is pretty clogged.
If I don't respond immediately, there's a possibility that I'm not going to respond.
But there's several people she can't hug this year.
Some of my friends are not going to be here. Some people that, you know, I usually, and other people, you know, people that you commune with.
For Hernandez, NABJ's pullout felt personal.
I was crushed. I was devastated. You know, a lot of everything that I did or thought, everything I tried to do was to get NABJ to come back. It was a mission of mine. We need to talk with each other. We need to sit down and say, what would it take? We have not had that conversation.
About 6,500 people attended the 2008 convention, but this year about 2,000 have registered so far. But Hernandez wants to focus on what Unity has, not what it lacks.
I am ecstatic. I'm nervous. I'm very, very excited. This is like the moment we've been waiting for 2 years and almost can't believe it's here. I tell you that I don't get paid for this, but I did because I grew.
Hernandez says that the very first thing she is going to do after this convention is sleep for a very long time. The Unity Convention is, of course, a great way to network, and many are hoping they can walk away with a job.
Unity makes that entire process easier by hosting job fairs throughout the week. More than 50 employers will set up booths at the exhibition room. You can attend the Career Expos Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday in Bayside A and B.
We've been hard at work here on the student projects, and it's been a tremendous experience. But honestly, there's been a sense of loss hanging over the newsroom. Just a few weeks ago, we lost one of our very own.
Unity student Armando Montano lost his life in Mexico City in an accident while interning for the Associated Press. Brian De Los Santos is a Unity news reporter, but was also one of Armando's friends.
He was supposed to be here, working hard right next to us. Armando Montano, we called him Mando, was selected to the Unity 12 student projects. He was just a student like us, but already we knew our friend with a big bright smile and unbridled passion, actually obsession for journalism, was on the path to superstardom.
His personality and his vibrancy, his love of life transcends any kind of description.
Mando was only 22 years old, a graduate of Grinnell College, and a member of both NHJ and NLGJA. He already made quite a name for himself as a student reporter for the Denver Post, Seattle Times, even the New York Times. And through it all, he always had an open ear for his friends, pushing them to succeed.
Every time I feel like I couldn't do something, he was like, no, you can do it. You have done this and this and this. You can keep moving.
He landed a summer internship at the Associated Press in Mexico City. He called it his dream job. His last report was about corrupt cops and drug traffickers.
He's got this huge heart, this even bigger smile, and he's so enthusiastic and so passionate. I can't even talk about him in the past tense. I don't want to talk about him in the past tense. Sorry.
Mando died on June 30th, just a month before the Unity Conference. His body was found in an elevator shaft in an apartment building in Mexico City. The Associated Press said they're working with the Mexican authorities to determine the true cause of death. So far, they have reported no evidence of any foul play.
Part of me wants to know because, of course, that's the journalist part that wants to solve the mystery, tell the story, know what happened, and be able to tell other people. The part of me that loves him, I'm not really sure that it matters so much.
His friends and mentors are still in shock.
You know, you deal with death a lot. I used to love writing obituaries, right? But it always kind of hits harder with people who you know and who you really care about, and especially someone so young and energetic and passionate as he was. It was just kind of like, this can't be real.
It's not going to be the same without Mando around. But what he taught us to be better journalists, be curious, and ask so many questions is definitely going to be passed on and will be part of who we are here at Student Projects and in our careers to embrace journalism, the passion that we have for it, and be communicators for people without a voice. And I believe that's what Mando wanted to do.
The University of Colorado has set up a scholarship fund in honor of Montano.
And Montano is definitely going to be missed around here. You can just feel his absence everywhere you turn. But he knew better than anybody that the news must go on. And I think he'd be very proud of the fact of just how diverse our newsroom is. Just walk past the room and you can hear students speaking several different languages.
Bienvenidos a Unity.
എല്ലാവർക്കും ആശംസകൾ. ഇത് യൂണിറ്റിയുടെ സമയമാണ്.
Unity へようこそ. Unity में खुश आमदीद.
欢迎来到 Unity.
Yeah, it's a Unity.
Estoy orgulloso de ser un latino en una sala de redacción en Unity.
日系の2世のジャーナリストの、大学生です。ポートランド、オレゴン出身です。मैं एक पाकिस्तानी सहाफ़ी हूँ और यूनिटी की तालिब इल्म हूँ।
新闻赋予人民和媒体话语的权利，让他们表达所知、所感、所想。
Ja, het is Stacey Bakkeentje, Tabahan Nishlin, Sanjikina Bashashin, Bilagana Dashache, Disgutni Dashanelli. എനിക്ക് ഒത്തിരി സന്തോഷമായി ഇവിടെ വന്നത്. എനിക്ക് ഭയങ്കരമായിട്ട് ജേർണലിസത്തിൻ്റെ ശക്തിയാണ് ഒത്തിരി ഇഷ്ടം.
In fact, one of our very own students is about to tell you a story in Spanish. It's about one of the hottest shows here in Vegas. Unity News reporter Samuel Namir Alvarez takes a look at the Latino flair in this popular act.
Enloquecer mujeres y una vida de bares y eventos nocturnos. Strippers. De esto trata la cinta Magic Mike, que al momento ha recaudado $39 millones y presenta una imagen alocada de dos jóvenes strippers envueltos entre drogas y sexo. Dos latinos se encuentran entre los integrantes del afamado grupo Chip and Dale de Las Vegas. Entre ellos, el mexicano Juan D'Angelo entiende que esta representación no proyecta una imagen acertada de su oficio. Sobre esto nos explicó más durante la sección fotográfica del próximo calendario.
La película esa como que no nos representó a este nivel, porque realmente pues sí, no lo voy a mentir, pues las drogas y la fiesta se encuentran en todas partes, pero a este nivel realmente no nos podemos comparar la producción de Chip and Dale con la película de Magic Mike, porque son producciones completamente diferentes.
Este sensual espectáculo tiene 30 años y 12 en la ciudad de Las Vegas, logrando respeto y fama mundial, así como el premio del mejor espectáculo 2012 de Las Vegas.
Pues realmente sabe que esta producción es muy profesional, pues, porque pues claro que hay diferentes tipos de niveles del striptease, pero cuando llega uno al nivel de los Chip and Dale, pues es una producción muy profesional.
Por otro lado, el puertorriqueño John Rivera es el integrante que mayor tiempo tiene en la producción, con 12 años y 4,000 funciones. Rivera dice llevar una vida en familia con su esposa y 7 hijos, así como su propio negocio. Asimismo, D'Angelo es dueño de un salón de belleza. Su madre estuvo preocupada al principio de su carrera.
Mi madre, pues muy orgullosa, pero realmente al fin del día, pues siendo de familia latina y muy religiosa, pues para ella le encanta el show.
D'Angelo, natural de Mexicali, confesó que su nombre de pila es Juan Manuel Angulo, pero este fue cambiado por la producción. Así, otros cientos de latinos, parte del entretenimiento de Las Vegas, quedan desconocidos para el público, ya sea por tener nombres artísticos o por la distracción de vistosos maquillajes, vestuarios y peinados. Samuel Nemir Olivares para Unity News.
I think it's clear that no matter what language you speak, these guys really know how to dance.
Guess I know where I'm going to start taking dance classes.
Right, Connor? Well, thanks so much for watching Unity News tonight.
Join us tomorrow and have a great night.